Nice, and welcome to Brunei. It's Brunei, right? It's not Brunei.
Brunei.
I'm never sure, but Brunei. Anyway, Brunei Dar es Salaam. What's it called? The Bandar. The capital is the Bandar Seri Begawan, where we're in actually. We just arrived here actually last night, well, last afternoon. So we did not see much, but quite excited to be in a new country. Always excited to be in a new country, and yeah, we did not do a lot of preparation before coming here. So so basically, last night we were reading on the internet what country we're actually in. You know, I mean, we did have a certain idea, right? But we did not know quite a few things. A few things to you about Brunei. Well, I did know that Brunei is quite a strict country, with quite a strict Muslim country that is, and I did know that it's similar to Singapore, only it's not at all like Singapore. Only it's like they have like their currency is like the same, so they're like the two most expensive countries in Southeast Asia, the richest as well.
Singapore and Brunei.
They got lots of oil and petroleum and natural gases, and you know they have their money, right? So yeah, we did not know how strict it was until we we read it on the internet, as we already were in the country. Although the people we met, like the driver and the guys at the hotel here, very friendly, it just felt like in Malaysia, and you know, a little bit of a different Malaysia maybe, but kind of like, you know, nothing, not stricter or anything at all. We've been to especially, you know, like she being a female and me being a male, so let's say the most conservative countries have been Muslim countries, you know, because they kind of like have a strict religion, or I don't even know if that's the right way to say it, but I am saying it right now, and if you can criticize me if you want, but be nice. And yeah, so more conservative countries, like we went to Pakistan, for example, which was quite. We've never been to a bad country. You like Pakistan, right? I mean, you had to cover up.
Yeah.
And
that's okay.
It's not always the best thing, especially if it's hot outside. But you know, if you're a world traveler, you obey by law. You obey by cultures. Time ago, we went to Bangladesh, where you did cover up a lot. Yep. You did not, back then we were smokers, you did not smoke in public. It was good though, as long as you play by the rules, you'll be okay. Other than that, I mean, we've been to the Middle East, we've been to, well, let's say Turkey, Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia, let's say lots of African Muslim countries, and it was always like, it was a breeze, right? It's not so bad. It's not like people think that you have to keep your woman at home at all times, but it's not true. Did I ever keep you at home? No. I did not. See, I'm a good man. The idea that women can go outside and walk around and breathe and eat the same food as a man. Let me read a few things to you. Which are, yeah, whatever. There's tons of stuff on the internet. We should have made some research before, but we didn't. But that's all right, because we were busy being in Malaysia, right? While the Sultan of Brunei gets few tourists, untouched natural beauty is fascinating, cultural, blah blah blah. However, all this comes with some harsh laws and punishment, from caning to a long jail sentence. Nice, true. They even have the death penalty. Isn't that nice? I didn't know that. Well, actually, I did. You know, sometimes you get information and you forget information after, you know, a few years pass. Brunei is a tiny nation with a formidable set of laws and customs operating under Sharia law, which is the Muslim law. The Islamic Sultanate has strict rules in line with its deeply held reference for religion. Travelers to Brunei are expected to follow these rules closely, with a few exceptions made for foreign visitors. Of course, we're always happy there's a few exceptions, but no, we're not. We don't need that. We can obey by these strict laws. You know, there's no problem. Okay, this is where we have buying alcohol and drinking in public, you know, like lots of people like to do, even us sometimes, man. Brunei's strict Sharia law bans the sale of alcohol, so you're not gonna buy any alcohol here. If you can actually bring some, but it's not bad news for drinkers. Non-Muslims over the age of 17 have generous duty-free allowance. You can bring 2 liters of liquor or 12 cans of beer into the country every 48 hours. So if you want to have, you know, like have a few drinks and then you have to wait 2 days and then, you know, go to Malaysia, get some alcohol and come back. I mean, if that is
turns.
Yeah, you could technically, if that is your thing. So yeah,
if you want to drink.
If you're a straight-on alcoholic, you can do it here. Tourists can drink alcohol in hotel rooms or private residences as long as they're not intoxicated in public. So, no walking around like, you know, like
Many countries.
Yeah, of course, that's true. But, you know, what's intoxicated? What's being intoxicated? Falling down, falling over, slipping over, screaming at obscenities at bypasses? I'm not sure. Well, the close proximity law. It's against the law in Brunei for men and women who are not blood relatives or married to be alone together. All right. So, there's no way you're doing that. And yeah, because of the adultery laws, I think I'm going to come there. It's things that might appear... Yeah? Hey, boy. It's kind of like difficult to record a video like this with them kids around in the morning. Alright, that close proximity, yeah. You go, but this applies to Brunei Muslim mostly, so I mean, it'd be okay if I'd be sitting at the mall or in a park with some random lady talking to her, it's no problem, but yeah, the laws are quite strict for locals because the police might suspect adultery, which brings me to adultery. Committing adultery is a big no-no. It's a big no-go. It's considered illegal in Brunei and can carry an archaic punishment such as stoning to death. Stoning to death. They're stoning you to death. Well, I'm not laughing at it, but yeah, this is again here. This is very unlikely to happen to foreign tourists, but you know, you never know. Yeah, unmarried couples sharing a hotel room. This is illegal in Brunei, and lots of couples, lots of like foreign couples who travel are not actually legally married. Let's say in America or in Europe, people don't really get married. I mean, they get married, but you know, after a certain time, I think we traveled around the world before unmarried. Told everybody we're married, but we're not married.
We married after 10 years.
We married after 10 years, yeah, kind of like, we're married now, we're like properly married and all, and the kids, no bastards, they're our kids, both of our kids, and so, yeah, but lots of foreigners are not, they have girlfriend and boyfriend, they're not, you know, they're like, what do you call that, freedom?
They cannot prove they're not married or married.
Well, they cannot. Well, they could technically could. You know, you could have a marriage certificate. I mean, but apparently they don't. If you're a foreigner, they don't really enforce that, or they don't check. Depends on the hotel, really. So, but no problem for us. We're married. LGBTQ plus something, or they keep changing that. Yeah, no such thing. Homosexuality is strictly illegal in Brunei. But still, it's yeah. There's no. I mean, as much as we all love the homosexual people, yeah, they don't let them in. Well, they'll let them in, but actually, they have severe punishments like death penalty. Again, it's pretty bad. I mean, you know, I'm like laughing, I'm smiling, but me personally, I have no problem with gay people. None at all, none whatsoever. Yeah, neither do you, right? But yeah, here they do. This has been enforced for the death penalty. Now I remember that the death penalty for same-sex, no, not same-sex marriage, for homosexual activities. I remember that like a bunch of like George Clooney and a bunch of famous people. Elton John. Well, Elton John is homosexual himself. Yeah, so they like cried out and well, yeah, that's still going on. Yeah, but apparently this is not like a thing that if you're gay.
It's not really enforced.
No, it's not really enforced for foreigners first. I mean, if you come here, you don't have to. Don't show your things outside, you know, like don't display affection in the street, you know. I think it'll be okay in the hotel room, but although not Moonshine said you that. Moonshine did say no such thing, right? So better, try to, I don't know. Come on, I better shut up. The Sharia law, right? Oh, it's a bit harsh, but you know, some people support it, and we are. That's the other thing. We travel around the world. We go to countries with different rules, and we try to, you know, accept those rules, or you know, or try to obey by those rules, by those laws. We're not. It's not that we come and you take us as we are. That's not the way it works. You go into Iran, as a woman, you'll have to wear a headscarf. There's nothing you can do about it. You know, you cannot say, "Oh, I'm a woman from Switzerland and I don't wear a headscarf." You wore a headscarf in Peshawar in Pakistan. You didn't even have to. Not by law. They kind of like want to also obey by cultural law, right? Here during the Ramadan, don't eat, don't drink in front of everyone. I mean, Muslim, in the course of 1 month, they do not take any food from sun up to sundown, and neither should you, out of respect. And I don't think they'll put you in the prison, but it'll be uncomfortably awkward. Yeah, it's a good thing for you to not eat for a certain amount of time. Change your eating patterns. Very good. Actually, I'm saying that like. Don't do it, but actually you can go to prison if you actually eat or drink in front of a Muslim. It's what did they say? 4,000 Singapore dollars, 1 year prison sentence. So don't.
With just avoiding Brunei during Ramadan.
Yeah.
Maybe that's best.
Yeah, that's best actually.
It's only 1 month.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with Ramadan, and like I think like the Ramadan bazaars at night, the food bazaars at night in Muslim countries are great. I love Ramadan in a way. But I have no problem not eating during the day. Between us, you could even eat something in your hotel room if you don't want to bite, right? No pornography. Don't bring any pornography. What's bad for you anyway? It's say no to porn anyway. It's bad. Various reasons. There's pornography is like they are pretty quick with calling things pornography. Even like, you know, your picture in your bikini, on your phone. Just saying, just try not to. Well, they did not check us for pornography. They did not check us for anything when we actually came into the country, right? So we could have brought like 20 liters of whiskey with us and cigarettes and pornography, but we did not. We had a little dog with him. Smuggled it inside. Okay, so the concept for nudity, pornography in Brunei might be different than in your country. Very different. Drugs, don't do drugs, but anyway, even at home, don't do drugs. I mean, yeah, if you can help it. No, but here, do not. They'll kill you. Fucking kill you. Not worth it, right? So no drugs there. Not even too many prescribed drugs, apparently. You know, it could lead to questions, you know. But don't bring any crack or heroin or marijuana or cocaine or no uppers and downers. Just no. You know, you go to the Middle East or, you know, where they have severe punishments. Do it. You come here, you check your things for drugs. I mean, which would indicate that you usually have drugs, but you know. Someone did the old slippery do. Opening your bags, it's bad. Jugs, you know. It's probably not gonna happen. What if it does happen? They'll stone you to death. The rule of thumb: avoid being stoned to death. You badmouth the Sultan. That is also big no-go. You say only nice things about the Sultan, or no things about the Sultan. That doesn't matter. Do not say anything against Islam, against the Quran, against the Prophet, peace be upon him. Yeah, then he'll be cool. You do not, I mean, it's very unlikely. We get 90 days arriving here, but we can't afford 90 days, right? So we're not going to overstay our visa, I suppose. We'll be here for, you know, a few days, 3, 4, 5 days, something. Overstaying. If you overstay, that's also bad news. They'll hit you, they cane you, they'll put you in prison with, you know, bread and water and all that, you know, you don't want that. You don't want to meet these people in prison, you know. They might be not so nice, you know. Even be homosexual. No, they killed them. Oh, come on. I'm not laughing at it. It's a sad truth. But, you know, and I hear it's rarely enforced, actually. Or has it ever been enforced?
I read Brunei is the most...
Don't believe what you read on the internet. Most
inconsequent.
But that's what someone wrote on the internet, you know, so...
Because it's not enforced.
Yeah,
so
but there is the law, so kind of like try not to be homosexual. No, it's okay. Come on, I'm just joking. I hope not some homosexual subscribers will unsubscribe to me now. No, me, absolutely fine. Homosexuality, any kind of like, you know, whatever, anything goes really, except for those things that do not go. But yeah, you're being discriminated if you come here. But if you might not even feel that. I mean, if you're not, you know, smooching around outside, you know, just saying. Yeah, for those Christians here, no, I mean, even we're not Christians, but we celebrate Christmas. Do not celebrate Christmas here. It's illegal. It's illegal to celebrate Christmas.
No, isn't it? You have to.
No, you have to inform your authorities, and you can. There's even Christians here. They're not only Muslim here, and it's illegal to hang any Christmas decorations outside because they could lead people to, you know, abandon Islam and go to Christianity. We don't know. That could be the thinking, right? Churches, and you can celebrate it at home. You know, you cannot have any booze with it, but you know, you could still actually get some booze. Yeah. However, if you decide to celebrate Christmas outside, you might even go to jail for 5 years.
Up to 5 years?
Yes, and 40,000 Brunei dollars. That's 29. That's like 30,000 bucks.
150 ringgit.
It's a lot of money. What do you mean, 100,000?
150,000.
Yes, not 150. No. Yeah, so that's quite some severe punishment there, right? These are the main things. We are going out later on, you know, have breakfast and go to the center of town and look around. We'll be dressed properly. We're not bringing any drugs. We're married. No drinking. We'll be fine, right? Apparently, there's some things are tolerated, like marital rape is tolerated. Rape is very frowned upon. You go to jail. But if you, I read that on the internet. If there's a case of rape in your family, right, this will be overlooked.
Oh, in the family or just?
No, of course, in husband, marriage. Wife. I mean, I don't know if apparently there are rape cases, and I don't know why that would happen. But that's the world for you, right? That's what happens. Those are our thoughts. Maybe a little bit more my thoughts, but hers too. We basically have the same thoughts, you know. And yeah, we're going out now and see what will be. If there's some cruel dog things, you know, about the country, or like technically, I'm not sure if. Let's see what it's like, right?
We'll see.
I'm quite excited still, although, I mean, I'm a bit afraid. But good thing I'm not drunk early in the morning. Anyway, guys, and thanks for watching. These are just that's just a short video about our thoughts before we go into it, outside the door, before we close it behind us. Anyway, take good care and bye bye.
Bye bye.
If you're transgender, right, Brunei might not be the country for you, right? That you'll be asking for it, right? Yeah. So, but if anything that you can hide, you know, on the outside, if you don't have too much pride, of course, there's always pride screwing with you, then you'll be fine. I wanted to mention that, right? Okay. I have no problem with transgender people. I'm not woke, or I'm not like supporting the whole craziness, you know, the whole grooming. But other than that, I'm cool. I'm down with it, you know. But don't come to Brunei, maybe. Brunei. It's Brunei, not Brunei. Anyway, guys, bye bye.